So I was just thinking about something. Like when you're dealing with change, which is very constant, you're going to be dealing with a lot of change throughout your life. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you know what I'm saying, stay focused and know who you are through that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get distracted. Don't let that be something that's going, you know what I mean, hold you back. Because can't nothing hold you back except you, for real. So a lot of like the first stages of, I guess, what you would call becoming enlightened, you know what I'm saying, is first divorcing what you know as your human thought. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change that around, you know? Because it's really just a matter of time, okay? Because this humanity shit is done with, for real. Like, even being caught up in the thoughts of like day-to-day shit, you know, it's all a trick. It's all a trick and a trap. And this shit been set up really to keep you in a state of mind of lack, fear, worry, you know what I'm saying, lust, whatever mindset they could get you into, distract you. Long as you distracted, shit, they win, you know. And what are they distracting you from, you know? Well, they distracting you from yourself, okay? And you might have even heard some of this shit before. You might have heard some of these sayings, you know, but what does it really mean to you? That's what all this about, okay? So, we talking about change, right? And staying yourself through that change, understanding what that means to you, what it can mean for you, because a lot of times when we introduce the change, what happens, you know what I'm saying? You frustrated. You don't like it. It hurt. A lot of times it's against your will, it might seem like. But once you begin to understand the universe is conspiring in your greatest favor, you know, everything that's happening, and then begin to embrace that. Man, shit switch fast, not slow, you know? Embrace the fact that God got you, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Embrace the fact that you got yourself, that your highest self is right there next to you the whole time, because this is you. This human body and shit like that is fake. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that we going through right now is just a process of reaching illumination. You know what I'm saying? We just becoming enlightened. You know what I mean? And ultimately it's crazy because you would get fucked up thinking about this shit the wrong way. All right, we check humanity to move past it, okay? You know what I'm saying? Becoming enlightened, this is just a process which is like what? An egg. Now, is an egg the end result? You see? So, yeah, this is just something to think about. Get a book called Gnosticism, New Light, Ancient Tradition of Inner Knowing. I believe that's what it's called. It's definitely called Gnosticism, A New Light, something. It's by Stephen Holler. Now, the Gnostics, now that's what you need to do, is get an understanding of how the Gnostics looked at this shit. Okay, looked at life, especially anybody who is coming from Christianity, anybody who is shifting their mindset out of just straight religion and dogma. You need to understand, you know what I'm saying, I would say all kind of aspects. You know what I'm saying? Get you all kind of books about mythologies or any cultures, you know, any culture's mythologies, because you need to understand what this really is, okay? This mythology story, all right? Because they changed that from being something revered and respected into this shit we know as religion. And what's his name? Rudolf Steiner even Rudolf Steiner has said something about it, about how, you know what I'm saying, a society that has deteriorated, in its deteriorated state is when religion arises. Once the spiritual programs have broken down over time into their lowest form, meaning the message is still there but barely there and you don't even know what you're talking about no more, that's when you get religion, you know? And the religion is just a tool at this point used to control people, okay, and keep you in a state of fear, you know? And when you in that fear, when you're in a state of fear, you easy to control because they know what you're not gonna do, you know? Oh, it's another book you could get by a brother Wayne Chandler. It's called Ancient Future. And I would recommend that to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody getting into the occult or even just learning anything esoteric shit. Just get acquainted with how the universe works in general, you know? You could get the Kabbalion by the 3 initiates. Kabbalion, that's Kybalion. And what this do is basically lays out the true laws behind the shit you done seen, you know what I'm saying, and heard of. Like, you heard of what's it called, the law of attraction, and this other shit people speak on it. Oh, you want to manifest your $1 million right now? Here's what you do. These laws that people are trying to pretend they know about, those are minor laws to what the true 7 laws of the universe is, okay? Get acquainted with those, all right? And, yeah, I recommend the Wayne Chandler Ancient Future book because he lay it out. He just lay it out, you know what I'm saying? Give examples and perspectives that's very intuitive. Very intuitive. You need that. Okay, so get acquainted with that. And then that's the thing too, when you when you becoming acquainted with these things, it's not how you was learning shit in school, you know? What did we even really learn in school, you know? Even the motherfuckers with degrees and shit. How many of us have had jobs and shit with motherfuckers who got degrees and got different shit, you know what I mean? And it's like shit, even the motherfuckers who got that shit and really living it out, who end up being able to get a job with some degree, they hate that shit. You know what I mean? So what do this tell you? You know, because we all seeing the same shit. We all seeing the different ways this shit play out the same way, you know? But then they trying to tell us this shit cool, and come on, like, motherfuckers can see at this point, and people know this shit a joke, you know? The whole presidency, the whole whatever you want to call it, the whole system at play is a joke, you know? So as we going through this change, you know what I'm saying? Peep game, but don't get caught up in it. Never get caught up in this shit. Always be aware, but at a certain point, you need to divorce yourself from the human thought, from the human process of the shit we've been taught to go through, you know? Because the only thing we actually going through is a process of illumination. And that's only for those that are conscious and are actively doing the work, okay? Because it ain't no progress, it ain't no growth, it ain't nothing to a motherfucker just calling themselves learning or acting like they know something or thinking they better than the next person or letting their ego run shit or falling victim to the woes of society and all this bullshit we get caught up in every day, okay? Okay? You better than that. You are more than a human. So remove yourself from the human thought. So what is human thought? Human thought is the idea that anything you need truly is outside of yourself. But look how tricky that get, okay? Because what do you need outside of yourself for sure? Sunlight, you know? Food, water, right? Okay, boom. But listen, these are called necessities. They done tricked us up to where we come to a point where we are in excess. We no longer living with what we need. We living in excess. That's why motherfuckers, you know, overweight, sick, you know, joints all fucked up, all kind of shit. This is from living in states of excess, you know, and that was one of the first things that woke me up to the, whatever you want to call it, consciousness or just being aware of myself, was health. You know what I'm saying? Health and history was a big deal for me. That really, you know what I'm saying, that did something for me to where I continue to this day. Like, that's just what I'm on. You know, but it's important because I made it a part of what I do in my daily routine. It's easy to get caught up and, you know what I'm saying, not do some shit when it's not really what you're doing. Because that's how this human shit set up, man. The human shit really set up to kind of watch you fail, you know? And it's up to you. It's up to you to overcome that shit, you feel me? Like, it ain't too deep. This is what we talking about. This is what's going on for real. So become aware of it and make the change, you know, because that's all you can do. Anything else beside that, you just complaining, you just wasting time for real. Lock in, you know what I'm saying? Lock in. That's all that it is. Learn who you are. Learn who you are. Learn what this shit really about. Okay? That's why I spoke on that book, Gnosticism, Ancient Tradition of an Inner Knowing or whatever, a New Light. You'll find it. Stephen Holler. I think it's Hoeller. Read that book, man. And shout out to my guy, Go Soul, for recommending that book to me. You know what I'm saying? He actually told me about that book. I read that one. Amazing book. And lays out pretty much what the Gnostics believe, but helps you find your understanding. You know? It tell you why they think the things they did. Why they look at this shit the way they did. What the demiurge really is. You know what I'm saying? And find what that means to you. Because where a lot of people get caught up is taking this new information to you. Well, it's not new information, it's new to you. They get caught up taking this new info, you know what I'm saying, really this ancient information, our original information, and trying to apply this new mindset to it. And not the new mind that you are or should be growing into, not that mind, this mind that they done programmed and conditioned and whipped and beaten, this slave-ass mind. You trying to look at this ancient information with this shit. No, man, you making a mistake. You making a mistake, and you're not gonna get nothing that you need to from this shit, nothing that you hoping you get, okay? And we gotta begin to understand, you can't save everybody. Matter of fact, you can't save anybody, goddamn, you gotta save yourself. The only any saving taking place is only going to be that of someone recognizing their true power, accepting it, wielding it, and freeing themselves. You know, because ultimately the true freedom is death, but we're not here to just die. There's a process that we're going through, okay? And it take place while you consciously in this body. It been going on beforehand, before here. You know, who knows how many lifetimes you done live. You know? It ain't no telling how many lifetimes you done spent to get this knowledge. And when you look back at ancient Egypt, in the book of Tahuti, in the laws of Tahuti, it speak on this. It speak on there will be a people in the West sick. You know what I'm saying? And what is we? Mentally ill. And we the only niggas on the motherfucking planet with no idea where the fuck we came from. Right? You know, a lost, confused, sick people will arise in the West, and those are God's people. You know what I'm saying? It speak on this. But we don't pay attention. So the only thing that could really change for somebody, you know what I'm saying, is their mindset actively becoming a part of their life into action, you know? There's too many thoughts, too much just thinking, man. Like, get up and act. What you waiting for? No more waiting. You dig? That's just the vibe of the way things been. Like, take care of your mind and your spirit and your body. Go ahead and do that, because it's all you got for real. You know, this body gonna pass, but all you got for real is your mind, your spirit. You know, and they're coming after all parts of you viciously. So you gotta counteract that shit with everything you need. You know what I'm saying? I like to meditate. You know what I'm saying? I got some meditation techniques. If anyone, you know what I'm saying, would like something I use, just let me know, hit me up. But if not, definitely, I believe there's a book too by Swami Vivekananda, Meditation by Swami Vivekananda. He has methods in there. If you're that into meditation, you're looking for some practice, some methodology, which we all should be. Okay, everything we learning, how do you apply it to your life and make it useful for you? You know, that's what this about. Yeah, find you something that works for you, a way to clear your mind. Okay, a way to keep focus. And sometimes, you know, it might not be something that sound as mystical as a damn meditation. You might want to motherfucking watch a funny movie. You know, do what your spirit is calling you to do. Because it is calling to you. You just gotta listen. But we so distracted and so confused and in a state of anger and different ways that are depleting us. We in such a state of that, we can't even hear what's literally us. God damn it, it's you talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, lock in. And it take time. Allow yourself the time to heal. We all have to heal, you know, and learn what we truly have to offer. You know what I'm saying? We've been so damn programmed, we don't even know what's the possibilities of shit we could offer. We thinking, oh, I'm gonna be a, you know what I'm saying, a rapper, I'm gonna be a damn, or even if you was something so-called useful, you know, a Tyler, a carpenter or some shit. I mean, goddamn, I wish I knew a few of those, for real. I ain't dissing the carpenter, I'm just saying though. We thinking we just this earthly shit. And you gotta have some value based on monetarily and what you can make. Man, bro, listen, you are more than that shit. $1 don't motherfucking define you. But go ahead and get you a bag while you here, nigga. Okay? Put things in its proper perspective. Just because money ain't you, don't mean you can't have none, motherfucker. Run it up. Run it up on their ass. But how you gonna do that? If you a slave to the shit, it can't control you. You can't let this shit rule you, okay? And we in such a day and age now where it's so many ways to get a bag. Just pick one, man. Just pick one, okay? Get with your friends, brainstorm some ideas, especially if you got some friends. Y'all could work together, get a bag, man. But whatever you're doing through this process, don't get caught up in the worldly shit. Constantly remind yourself, yo, they trying to trick me. Hold on, let me focus, let me recenter. You know, because it happened to all of us. This is so common. Matter of fact, it's some shit they playing, but what they don't know is it's some shit we been playing. Because what our actual plan is, our ancient black, you know what I'm saying, plan for niggas was get the fuck out of here. We not even from here. We really don't got nothing else to do here on this bitch. What do I mean by here? Earth. Get out of this motherfucker, man. You ain't doing shit here but cycling through life after life, fucking hoes, shocking the world, and not even no more. Like, it's just what it is at this point, man. Move on, okay? And it's this whole thing about black and white and what's what. Well, once you start to study, a lot of that shit starts to really make sense. And it ain't so much what they taught us about all motherfuckers is just horrible and evil and we just, you know what I'm saying, some slave motherfucker, and it ain't just, oh, we just guys and we rule the world. So the fuck what? Once again, caught into that old information with a new mindset. We thinking that shit's supposed to mean something. So we ruled the world, so what? We been did that. What, y'all want to rule it again? For what? What you want to rule this? Man, come on, bro. Be for real. Look at what's going on. Look at the mindsets of people. Look at the people who have a say-so mostly in what your, I guess, environment is going to look like. A lot of this shit is going to happen. Motherfuckers is off the chain. It don't take too much observation of people's going on, okay? And if you want to make a change, then make a change. Shit is as deep as you make it, you know? Yeah. Motherfuckers got to get their mind together. And it's crazy to see black people struggling with things when we is literally the most precious entity on this planet. Now, I was really finna say precious resource on this planet because we can be our own resource, but it's fucked up. We let these motherfuckers use us as a resource. Niggas are not aware of the light within them that they just share to the world and what that is. These motherfuckers is vampires, dogs. These motherfuckers is vampires, dog. I can't make this shit clear enough. And it's not just one type of, they all type of entities, all right? But this not to scare you and this not to tell you, oh, they gonna transform or they some secret alien. No. But what is a vampire, though? Because that blood-sucking shit and all that shit, that's stuff, once again, to confuse you and throw you off and not let you know what they really doing, okay? A vampire is a psychic vampire, meaning what? They feed off of your energy. Huh? Yeah, they feed off your energy. And the strongest of your emotions they can only feed off of is your negative ones, okay? You wonder how this shit keep going, cause motherfuckers are thinking bad thoughts. Cause motherfuckers are focused on the wrong thing, and when you focus on something, you create an energy tuned to that frequency, and you shoot it off into the world. You shoot it off into the ether and it fire right back down instantly. You know? And this is what we dealing with here. A bunch of people, bunch of niggas who are unaware of how powerful they truly are. But it's so funny because then you ask niggas how they feel and they think they gods and kings and they run this and that. Man, that's all talk. You gotta show me. You gotta show me, you know? You gotta show yourself. Fuck showing me. Fuck me. Show yourself. Okay? You see what we talking about here? It's a lifelong process. And there's no set time on how long that's gonna take, but it's gonna take your life. Because this life is just a step in a journey, honestly. You gotta start looking at it this way. You gotta come to your own understanding of what that means. Because feeling like this is the end all be all is the shit that got you trapped. Thinking you gotta do something here to earn a spot in heaven is the shit that got you fucked up. You sitting here worried about how can I get into heaven? Heck, can you not tell that most of the motherfuckers claiming they Christian and saying they this and that or believe in God or XYZ? Well, hell, motherfuckers really don't even be believing in God no more. It ain't fuck the faith. They just saying fuck it. It's some damn atheism and you know, demon, who know what motherfucker is even praying to no more. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of if a motherfucker called himself Christian or not, we all been programmed with that Christian programming. Just that mindset of doctrine and media and dogma and controlling the way you thinking. You don't even understand how a motherfucker got you thinking. You don't even see the way that they done put this shit in your mind subliminally. It's called neuro-linguistic programming, nigga. You know? And we've all been susceptible to this shit for so long, we think it's normal. We make memes of the shit. Now we make memes. But because we can joke about something in a capacity, we think that it's some grasp or some hold we have on that shit. That's not what that means. That's why at a certain point, I had realized everything not funny, you know? Certain shit just cause it's, you know, it's haha, it might make you laugh, it's retarded. It's not funny, cause hold on, what is we looking at? You know? And a lot of times you get tired of seeing there always be a black motherfucker doing some crazy, wild, coon ass shit that everybody thinks is so funny. You know? Or this one. What niggas let us see? A white motherfucker doing some black shit. Ooh, that make a motherfucker laugh and feel so good. But why though? You know, but why? And it's crazy because these kind of conversations, the type of shit where motherfuckers who bring this up to the general public, this shit get called, oh, he think he woke or he think he's smart. And motherfucker, this is what's going on. And we so caught up in the world as it's moving around, motherfucker can't even see how it's affecting you and the people you say you love and hold precious. And your kids and all this. But then it's all, no, you tripping, cuz. I'ma ride for mine till what? You know? People need to figure out what their idea of what's actually going on is and stand on it, you know? So that we can hold each other accountable for exactly what you saying you are, because you are being that, okay? And once we do that, it's gonna be what I was saying, a process of change, all right? And it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, but those who are meant to be that will find that. Because it's not for everybody. It's always been a very, very small percentage of people who come to the understanding of themselves. That's why the world is the way it is, you know? It actually can help you lose a lot of the stress and shit, but that's not what it's about, is becoming stress-free and a good human. Like, we here to make a difference within, okay? And that difference within should show externally, motherfucker. Like, that's what we doing every day. Every day, and the shit don't change. It don't stop, you know? That's the one thing that never changed, is that you are gaining light. And at one point, you're going to crystallize and you're going to make it out this bitch. You're going to change forms again. You know? Now, it's very key here that you understand your passions. All right? Because these are also how you are controlled. Things you feel deeply about. You know what I'm saying? That's how they trick motherfuckers, because then you don't know how to feel about some shit, okay? Because the shit you hold dearly and hold close, it's been there for you. It's there. It's closer to you than your mom and your pops. It's closer to you than everybody you love. It's the shit there for you through the hard times, and it make you laugh and you smile and feel good, and you know what I'm saying? Turn up with your friend. Maybe it's a rapper or something. Like, for example, rappers, right? Quit putting your faith in these motherfuckers, because this how they get you. I'm finna tell you. This how they get you. You love it. You love this motherfucker songs. He say the realest shit. He's a real nigga, right? Boom, you been rocking with him for years. You been fucking around, graduate high school listening to this motherfucker. You done grown up. You done been through stages of life with this motherfucker. Now one day, the motherfucker wearing a dress. Now now your favorite rapper wearing a dress. Now you don't know how to feel. Or do you? Are you able to straight up say, oh, no, fuck this nigga. He clearly an agent. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Or are you the type of motherfucker who gonna separate the music from the artist and find a way to still enjoy this person's message, even though you can now see what type of person they are in a certain aspect? Okay, and this ain't no diss to no gay motherfuckers or nobody living no kind of way. Live your fucking life. But all I am talking to is black people, okay, who understand how things are and how we've been propagated to, finesse, lied to, and how they continuously try this process of de-emasculization. It's a constant thing, and we're not going to pretend that it's not going on. So I just say that to say I ain't got no hatred or nothing against nobody. I got love for everybody. But the only people who truly are deserving of the love are those who love you back. The people who love you and truly respect you and show that through their actions. Enough of the talking, enough of the shit sounding good. I don't want some shit that sound good no more. I'll take the motherfucker, I'll take the bitter shit if it's gonna get me right. You feel me? I'll take the medicine. And that's what we gotta do as a people. Take the motherfucking medicine, nigga. Quit all that spoonful of sugar shit. It's canceling out the damn effects. Okay? And it's so crazy once you start to see the symbolism of shit. Because look at the motherfucker who sang that, Mary Poppins. What was she? One of them damn, British nannies. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because look at what she represent. Look at what she represent, right? She one of them British nannies. You know who else was one of them motherfuckers? Madame Blavatsky. Yeah, that magic bitch. The one, whatever, the secret society magic bitch wrote the ISIS unveiled shit. Yeah. She was one of them. She got brought over here from that kind of program. Okay, and what I'm saying is funny is, to me, that Mary Poppins bitch got a song, A Spoonful of Sugar Helped the Medicine Go Down. Motherfucker, they talking about poisoning us. I don't know, that shit just came to me. That shit just came to me. How, why they use that? You know what I'm saying? But who know? And what do it really matter? Once you could see what's going on, Because once you could peep, shit start to become clear. It ain't too deep. You ain't got to decode too much to see the motherfucking sky is blue. You know what I'm saying? And that it changes during the seasons. In the winter, this bitch be white and cloudy as fuck, So find out what makes sense to you. Okay? And take the medicine. Get that poison up out your ass. And if you do got some poison shit, maybe use it to your benefit. Maybe use it to destroy anything else that needs to be rid of inside of you. Use it as a purification, you know what I'm saying, on your behalf, rather than just being scared of everything you capable of. You feel me? We got to rewire some shit. There's a whole overhaul, something that needs to take place where your mindset shift and you are no longer caught in these motherfuckers' lies. It's lies. Get past the shit, man. And it's even worse because it ain't even about them lying to us no more. We lying to our damn self, man. Don't lie to yourself now. Come on. If anybody gonna be real with yourself. You dig? Yeah, but we gonna get back in here, though. We gonna get back in here very soon. Until then, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay locked in. Stay locked in and find you something to focus on that can help you grow. You know what I mean? But all right, y'all. Love. Y'all be cool.